has provided coordinates to us.
You will need to rotate the small replica of the obelisk. But be warned, it will hurt.
Pain deepens devotion. I will gladly volunteer.
Go well, brothers.
The bridge is the fastest way. Look for an elevator. Allegiance confirmed. 1,000 suns. Target the Zangor sphere. Corrupted enemy extinguished. Execute Iron Halo tactics. Enhanced tactic ready. Heresy quotient reduced. Iron Beam online. This elevator will take us to the bridge. Iron Halo protocol controls. Iron Halo ready. New partner. The lift is fully functional. Fortunate. This route is inefficient. Zangor eliminated.
Heavy Stomp is so ridiculously good now.
That too is a suitable power for our advance. Corrupted power arm rendered inert. Enhanced tactic ready.
My word, this command.
No target for falling up fresh reserves. Cultist.
Oh, did my stream drop? No way. Wait. Okay, or my OBS is just being weird? I don't know. What the fuck? Just hope we will see the FOV slider for console players.
Heresy.
Yeah. Kinda sucks that console players don't have it, but I'm assuming it's due to performance reasons. Yeah, it's Conium, BFT. I'm a little out of it right now, but should fix soon, hopefully.
High-ranking Chaos target eliminated. Intercepting projectiles. Son of Magnus, turn.
I don't know how you can have. I don't know how you can have only relic weapons, only relic weapon loadout, and weapon pod so that you can change it in the middle of the game to another relic weapon.
Enhanced tactic ready.
You use the other two loadouts. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Corruption.
No.
Space.
Why do doors shut behind you, man? Or rather, why do enemies despawn in this game?
Foes, fix this darkness. Bring that relic.
But in other two loadouts only shows me a standard weapon.
Denser.
Yeah, you have to change the loadout in your
My efficacy will be reduced by
in the main
10%.
menu, or like in the loadout screen. Like you'll see
The relic is with you.
right above your weapons that there's two other slots, and
Minutes away.
you just scroll over to them.
I have taken possession of the relic.
Not in the main menu. It's I didn't mean to say main menu. It's in the like the loadout screen. Like where you would adjust your loadout normally, you'll see like 1, 2, 3 right above like your primary weapon, and you just either click those or I don't know if the it's I don't even remember the buttons, but you can press buttons to scroll through them as well. I don't know what the buttons are on controller, and I can't remember the buttons on PC right now. It's like X and Z, I think.
Fresh magazine. Eliminate the spirit.
Yeah, it's something you do prior. It's something you set up so that in the loadout menu you can change it. Or just have, yeah, additional loadouts. I'll see what's up, Snake.
Aberrant mutant destroyed. Iron beam online. Terminal control spot. Cover flank fire before it burns more enemies. Advanced tank ready.
God damn. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Heavy Bolter is like kind of bad now. I unironically think Heavy Bolter got hit harder by the contested health nerf than like Multi-Melta did. Like my experience with the Heavy Bolter in patch 7 has just been like pain. Connection lost. Okay. My internet is being wonky. Can you show how and where you set it up? Yeah, I can show it really quick. Yeah, I think Heavy Bolter is kind of bad in patch 7. I actually think this gun kind of sucks now. Supposed to give a test tomorrow, but I can't resist live stream. Probably focus on doing that test. That is more important. Right here, so you see up here. And I can just change the loadout. And obviously this just shows what number it'll be in game and stuff, you know? New bullets, thank you for the follow. I am going to use Multi-Melta though because... Yeah, Heavy Bolter... It's just a contest health nerf they did to, this perk, because this perk definitely did get nerfed. Or bug fixed, I don't know, because it's definitely bugged on live, doing way too much contest health, but... Yeah, it's, yeah, it's not good. I don't think Heavy Bolter is that good in patch 7. I think Multi-Melta is kind of the big winner of patch 7 for Heavy. It's weird that Heavy Bolt Rifle looks better than Heavy Bolter. Well, it's because you can actually move during it. I don't know. Heavy Bolter is still good, but it's just too risky now. Meanwhile, I can just use Multi-Melta, which has like infinite ammo now with this perk, and then the Contester, and then the Prestige perk. Can just basically have infinite ammo with Multi-Melta now. Also, which tool are you using to live stream on Twitch or YouTube? OBS. Or Twitch and YouTube. OBS, Stream Elements. It's a plugin for OBS. Yeah, I'm gonna use Multi-Melta though, because I want to try multi-multi against Chaos this patch, and I it's just weird because last patch I would definitely like on the live servers I'd definitely say heavy bolter is the best weapon for heavy, but on the test server, absolutely not. I have had nothing but bad experiences with it. It just feels so terrible to use.
Lieutenant Titus has a plan to take. Meridian, Talassa, have you received new
Although I
orders
did
from
find out a
Macron?
funny bug with
Captain Akaran has provided coordinates to us.
multi-multi.
You will need to rotate the small replica of the obelisk. But be warned, it will hurt.
If you use the rate of fire version of the multi-multi,
I will gladly volunteer.
it increases the rate of fire of all of your weapons, including your secondary. So that's a funny test server bug.
Cultist pacified. Heresy contained.
Got increased range in multi-multi? Nope. I don't run any of the increased range perks, because I think those are kind of memes on melt weapons usually.
This elevator will take us to the bridge.
Multi-multi just inherently has a lot of range, so...
Heresy quotient reduced. Enemy request granted. Ready for next encounter. The lift is fully functional. Fortunate. Engage everything. This route is inefficient. Southern flank. Turret.
How do you think the plasma weapons made it out of this patch? I can tell you normal plasma incinerator and what's it called?
High-ranking chaos type eliminated.
Plasma pistol are eating really good. I don't know really much about heavy plasma incinerator because I haven't used it too much this patch. But I am trying to kind of use everything. Because preferably, like, the day the patch comes out, I want to put out a best builds video. Of just what the best builds are in patch 7. If the patch doesn't change too much. If it does, I'm gonna have to do some testing on live, but I don't think it's going to change too much going from test server to live, so. And I kind of just want to get out, like, get to everybody what the best builds are pretty quick before, no offense to the tourists, but
Tomb has a
I want to get my video out before the tourists get their video out, and say something probably wrong about what's meta.
High-ranking Chaos type eliminated. Half-tank ready.
I reckon the patch is gonna change for Vanguard where you get, wait, throwing weapon damage kind of increases by 25 or 50%.
Obtaining armaments.
I don't know. Honestly. Probably just have to see when it comes out. But yeah, I'm trying to do some like a whole bunch of testing before the test server closes and the patch comes out. Also, the fact that you get gun strikes and parries now on bosses, that's a new thing this patch. That's kind of insane. Like, you could never do that before. Like, I don't know if that should be a thing, other than maybe for balanced weapons. I don't think fencing weapons should be able to do that. Dumb.
By anti-sorcerer battle tactics.
What the fucking... Yeah, I know, it's new. I think it's literally, Also, what's up for Sir Guardsman?
Intercepting projectiles.
I think it's literally this newest patch. Or, I don't know, I just noticed it recently. I did it to a Carnifex as well. Recently. Kind of a... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
Anti-Hellbrute tactics effective. Limiting target before it summons reinforcements. Terminate.
Oh shit. I'm not paying attention.
Secure reinforcements. Engaging elite counter-measures.
It's fine though. I'll just get my ammo back.
Enemy reinforcements incoming.
This prestige perk is like so fucking good.
There is the quotient reduced.
This patch better pop. I want that heraldry. I'm hoping it does too, but I'm not keeping my hopes too high. Because realistically, this patch, it's a good patch, but I feel like it's not too appealing to like the masses, you know? That's definitely gonna be patch 8 and like when horde mode and shit gets added. Fuck. I got destroyed. Okay. Well, anyway, gives me a chance to do this. Since I remember you modded me in your in your chat, figured I'd mod you too. Whenever I saw you pop up in my chat again. And Rage Thousand Suns be like that, true. Yeah, I haven't been playing Thousand Suns too much. I've been playing mostly Tyranids in the test server. I don't know. I just haven't felt like playing it. Haven't even tried Mortis Trials yet. They're a cool concept, but they are really boring. Like, the concept of them is cool, but it's just like, it has a really slow start, and then the last 3 waves are like they're kind of something. So. I am also technically, so I haven't said this in my videos. I haven't even mentioned it. I've been kind of waiting to see if anybody's been able to pick it out, but I have been playing with edited spawns for like I think 2 weeks now, or like a week now, for like worth of my videos, and just in general, because I've basically removed breathers, so. Because I think that this game has way too much fucking downtime. Okay, I don't want to play heavy. I'm gonna do silly... I don't know. I think a lot of people have no clue what spawns in this game even actually look like, yeah. So I've just, like, for my own sanity, I've been playing with, no breathers, and I just haven't mentioned it, because, like, yeah. I just haven't felt like mentioning it. Same for you. What do you think of the current design of Power Fist? If we're talking design and not like power, I think the design of Power Fist it has a cool concept, but it's really poorly executed. Because my issue with Power Fist right now is the heavy attacks are cool, but you never do the light attacks, ever. There's no incentive to do light attacks on this thing, which I think should change. I wouldn't even mind them nerfing the heavy attack if they just made it so the light attacks were more useful. It's a ranged weapon and a melee weapon. Terrible design. I think it's okay if they just like... I mean, there is melee weapons that have range properties to them in games, like, you know, Moonlight from... I think that's what it's called, from Elden Ring, you know. I think it's cool to have a melee weapon that is kind of a ranged weapon, but the fact of the matter is that you only spam the range attack on this. You actually never use the melee weapon. That's what they need to change. Is they need to make it so that you actually do the light attacks on Power Fist more. I'll do Vanguard. Why not? But yeah, so I'm gonna do a different mission. Talking about opinions, I want to see some opinions. The ranking from worst to best. What would you all rate? Tacticals, weapons, HBR, carbine, stalker, plasma. Out of those three, heavy bolt rifle is definitely the worst. I mean, I would say the top three, and they're like super neck to neck, is like no particular order for these three is plasma, stalker, bolt rifle, and carbine. Like, if I had to put them in an order, I think it would maybe be like plasma number one right now. Plasma is absolutely fucking broken on the test server. I guess carbine and then stalker, but even then they're so close to each other in power. It's I think all three of those weapons are insanely strong at the moment. Heavy bolt pistol is such a broken weapon to put on every class. Genuinely shocks me. I don't know why they put it in every class. It's like, I'm only gonna use heavy bolt pistol ever, if it's on every class. Aside from the occasional plasma pistol that I'm gonna use. Destiny player, so secretly I kind of want it to fail. But, Twitch is down. Oh my word, why is it down? What? Like, is only my stream down, or is it just, hold on, 1 second. Or is it like the entirety of Twitch? Okay, now. I don't know, that might be my internet. I think my internet's having stuff. By the time I played Destiny 2, it's already so established that I just dropped it after 3 hours. Yeah, Destiny is always, I've played Destiny since the beginning of D1, so. But yeah, Destiny has always had a really bad new player issue. Oh. Dude, did I stream at like the worst time for my internet? Like, holy shit. This is like the worst time to stream for my internet, apparently. What the fuck is going on? Hopefully my stream is still going. I don't have any dropped frames or anything. My internet is out to get me right now. What is going on? Having all of the issues. Seems to be back. Okay. I don't, I chose the worst time to stream, I guess. My internet is dropping constantly, I think. I mean, this is around the time my internet decides to, like, dip constantly, which is, really annoying. I need to upgrade my internet, but... Uh, yeah, D2 has always had a... It's assigned to grind some Dark Tide. Maybe. I might actually get on Dark Tide, I don't know. I am really struggling to figure out what to do on Space Marine right now. Like, I've sunk like 200 hours into the test server already, so... I am struggling to figure out what to do. Okay, well... Hopefully, Everything's fine. Just prep your content for this week. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. I'm just gonna be streaming a lot more in general. I want to stream more. Because, I don't know, streaming is just fun. An excuse to talk to people. Snake, take that bot out back and shoot him, please. You do not have to burn that bot. I don't know if you saw earlier, your internet was going crazy. Oh. It might have not picked up the my stream elements might have not picked it up. Oh no, that, yeah. Okay, I guess my internet was going crazy when I was talking about it. I did. So I had really low expectations for it. Being a Destiny player, I kind of wanted Marathon to fail, honestly. But after seeing it, I'm kind of optimistic about it. It looks good. Looks like something I'd be interested in. Because I like extraction shooters, like when they're done well. Deaded. Dude, what is going on? I chose like the fucking worst time to stream, holy shit. Everything is out to get me. Do you think the perk for assault that gives 5% or some number jetpack recharge with a perfect dodge to incentivize mobility? Yeah, I think that would be fine. It looks like Destiny without the ability spam. Yeah, I've Apex. It's been compared to Apex a lot too, I think, which I loved Apex at its peak, so I still love Apex, honestly. I don't play it anymore, but it's one of those games where I really want to play it, but I know I probably shouldn't. Which is ideal. Yeah. I mean, it looks good. I like the art style. The art style looks really, really unique. Although I remember I was watching some gameplay of it and I got flashbanged by seeing a Titan melee animation in it. I was like, what the fuck? Dude, I can't tell which one is which. I think they're gonna reuse lots of assets. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It was just like, it was just funny because I was like, oh shit, that's a Titan melee animation. Because I'm a Titan main in Destiny, so I was like, the fuck. I thought I was seeing shit for a second. I know what you mean, I spent way too much time on D2. I mean, I have 10 years worth of D2, so, or D1 and D2, just Destiny. Yeah, it's going on Hypex. But yeah, I mean, realistically, like, Marathon looks cool. Obviously it's gonna come out after, but The game I've just been looking forward to the most this year is Doom of the Dark Ages. I think it's kind of obvious, but yeah. I am very excited for that game. Hopefully my stream didn't just explode again. That'd be tragic. I'm going to check. Hold on. Okay, no. We're good, I think. Okay, yeah, we're good. I'm on edge about it now. Kept deleting my comments for some reason, but the thing is that exigency, I think I said that right, prestige perk on Vanguard is actually working as intended, because in the code, it's PvE Berserk increased damage, ability restore when low HP, increased damage and ability restore. Oh, okay. Wait, that perk is on fucking tactical though, right? As well. Oh, on tactical it's just 15% CDI, okay. I was gonna say. I just think Vanguard is a better class for Chaos than Tyranids. Yeah, I mean, I think Vanguard is just busted right now in general. But then again, I think pretty much every class in the game right now is busted, so it's kind of a hard metric. I would definitely say Vanguard is one of the biggest winners of this patch, though. Both, but he slaps Chaos so hard. Yeah. His execute build is especially good against Chaos. But this build has always been super underrated. Spawn 2 Terminus enemies on me at the same time. No, give us 3 Veg on this game. Don't give me 2 at the same time. Give me 4 at the same time. Nuke the area. Three Veg would be so fun. I think they need to take a lot of notes from Darktide, because Darktide has a lot of balancing issues, and like, it has similar issues, but I would say Darktide is a more fun game than this game. Because I think the main thing that makes Darktide more fun is the AI director. I think this game's AI director is the worst AI director I've ever seen in any game. It is so fucking bad. Like, it is the most forgiving and lenient AI director I have ever seen, and the most, like, manipulatable AI director I've ever seen. And, like, I don't think you should be able to manipulate an AI director that easily. Stare AI, my beloved, true. That's another thing. Like, every game has, AI, like, every game has, like attack tokens, basically. It's pretty standard in most games, like Darktide has it, where each enemy gets a token that they spend to attack you, but they do it much more frequently in Darktide than in this game. Like, there's always at least 1 or 2 enemies attacking you in Darktide. Actually, usually more like 3 or 4. We'll be dropping 4 Terminus at once. That's very vague. I think Space Marine 2, if it had Darktide spawns, would be much more enjoyable. It would also be difficult. Like, I think with Space Marine's balancing, it would actually be difficult. Can do Weakened Terminus. I think Weakened Terminus would be a really cool idea. But okay, this is another thing. I think in general, them doing, them splitting into 2 different factions of Chaos and Tyranids was one of the worst decisions they could have done for this game, because enemy variety is so bad. Like, I think this game would be 200% more fun if you could play Chaos and Tyranids at the same time. And they weren't like a split faction that you couldn't fight at the same time because of lore accuracy. Which even then, they could write pretty easily. There's a way of writing it. Yeah, which is crazy because 40k has so many options to pull from. Also, and you know, that's another thing I want to say. Comparing this game to Darktide's like enemies, Darktide's enemies have aura. They have like character to them, you know. And then you have this game's enemies, which are just like the most auraless, characterless shit ever. Like, they chose the most, like, the least in, like, I don't know. Zinches is like, I mean, Thousand Suns are cool, but it's like, they're just like, boring. And then Tyranids are like, cool, but they're just like boring. They don't have anything like memorable about them, I feel like. Darktide enemies are heretic bums, Nurgle fodder. True, but they do say funny things. Like, I don't know, or like, I know they did orcs in Space Marine 1, but like, orcs are just so much cooler because they'll talk shit to you. And even then, they could have done another Chaos faction that's like, they could have done Khorne or something. That would have been way more interesting. Bulwarks make me scream. Dude, I hate Bulwarks. Bulwarks are like the one stain on Darktide enemies, like on Darktide's enemy roster, in my opinion. I think Darktide's enemy roster is really good and Bulwarks just like exist. Hearing orcs screaming Space Marine never gets old. Yeah, exactly. It's like that's what made the first game so cool. Like the enemies. The enemies are so much cooler in Space Marine 1. I just think they kind of dropped the ball on picking certain enemies in this game. Like, thousands. Like, I mean, Tyranids are cool, but it's like, I feel like if you do Tyranids, you really have to sell that they're kind of fucking scary. Because Tyranids don't really have personality, that's kind of their thing. They're supposed to be, like, scary. And I know we're, you know, Space Marines, but, like, Tyranids are still scary, even if you're a Space Marine. The way Bulwarks kind of reinforced the Flamer, Plasma Gun, Rumbler, Inferno Staff in the meta. Yeah, which is dumb. I mean, even if they didn't exist, those things would still be meta just because... I mean, I think Rumbler is the most tame of the 3, but... anything with infinite cleave in a Tide game is automatically overpowered. Like, infinite cleave should never be a thing in the Tide game. It doesn't make sense.
Finally out of our way.
You are nearing the vessel's sights, Talassa. Ensure nothing further impedes.
Because there's no
your
way to
progress.
efficient. Yeah. And that's the only reason that, like, that's the only way I think that those weapons are fine, is just to deal with bulwarks. But other than that, they break the game, which is, again, why I don't think infinite cleave should exist, and just why bulwarks are just not well-designed enemies. The thing is, all they need to do to fix that is just make it so their shields are breakable. Like, you know, like pack rats and fucking Vermintide, their shields were breakable. They didn't have these fucking immortal shields. So they added bulwarks to Vermintide 2 and people hated them big time? Really? I didn't know that. They are way slower. What enemy was it? Because I feel like I would remember that. I don't know why I can't remember that. Because the only things I remember with shields in Vermintide were pack rats, and their shields are destructible. Chaos Warrior with shield. Really? The fuck? Why do I not remember that? They added them in 2020. Oh, that probably explains why I did not know that they were there. What the fuck? I did not know they added an enemy in 2024. What the fuck? Yeah, that's stupid. What is Fat Shark's obsession with guys with immortal shields? Big ass immortal shields in a Tide game. Like, they have to only playtest that on like a super low difficulty, right? There's no way they playtest it on like higher difficulties with super increased spawns, right? Like, they just playtest against 1 and they're like, yes, this is fine. Yeah, I did not know that. I did not know they added a Bulwark to fucking Vermintide in 2024. That is insane. It kind of forces people to lean on certain builds to deal with them. Yeah, it's not good for the game. Especially because, like, I don't know, in general, it's like I said, Infinite Cleave, like Flamers and Darktide, either one of the Flamers are busted. It doesn't matter, you don't need Bulwarks to make those busted, they're just busted because they have Infinite Cleave. But if you put a Bulwark type enemy in the game, it just makes it even more of a necessity to use, like, even more like incentivized to use, which I don't like, because Flamers are like, have always made Tide games really boring. Like, Infinite Cleave type stuff. Turn 2 is kind of balanced it with friendly fire. Yeah, exactly. Friendly fire was the only thing that balanced flamers out in Vermintide 2, and you don't have that in Darktide, so... Because, like, they obviously didn't put friendly fire in Darktide because of Ogryns. Like, it was obviously going to be a planned thing, because they have voice lines for it, but... I think the reason they didn't do it was because of Ogryns. Um... Yeah, I think my internet provider is conspiring against me. Let's go. Alright, well, seeing as my internet, I don't even know if anybody can hear me right now, but seeing as my internet is, like, exploding and not wanting me to stream, I think I'm just gonna end it here for now. uh, oh, okay. I think we're back. When was the last time I used the Marksman Bolt Carbine? I used it recently. It's good. Okay. Well, I want to keep streaming, but my internet provider is being my internet provider, so I think I might just call it there. Which kind of sucks, but I'll be back on tomorrow. Hopefully at an earlier time. So, kind of less true solo gameplay, more of a yap session, honestly. So, uh, anyway, I hope everybody has a good night. I'm gonna jump out of here because my internet is probably just gonna keep having issues for a little bit. So, alright. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good one. Sorry about the, interesting stream, to say the least.